Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 cast. In this game we are going to be looking at a game from the AWL event which has been going on in the Warcraft 3 scene since a while. I don't think it was going on continuously or something like that, but we're going to be looking at this game right now. This game is going to be a best out of 7, that is. So, introducing the player, Storm, as the purple human player spawning at the top left position of this map, who is apparently going for a sort of a power build over the altar over there, and against FoCuS as the teal orc player spawning at the top right position of this map, Echo Isles, classic map, orc and human. Let's see what we can expect. So the altar comes up and we are going to be seeing an MK being selected as a hero to be considered for this matchup by the human player, and the orc choice will obviously be the BM, but the human player, as you can see, he is a little ahead over there, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much because he didn't really go for the power build right from the start. But let's see how it comes out as the peon heads towards the human base from the upper side of the river of that map, that is. And as the blade master will be coming out, what we would be interested to see, that is he going to creep or is he going to attack? Most obvious choice would be going for an attack because the MK is not that fast of a hero if we consider him, comparing him to the Archmage. Archmage can't run a lot compared to the MK, and MK is a melee hero because each time it engages into battle it can end up surrounded many a times. And right now the human player is going for a power creeping at the orange camp over there, which is really risky for him if the orc player detects that and comes to him. Orc player deciding to go for creeping, a little lucky for the human player as the voodoo launch comes up. As he gets the kills, he's gonna sell off the TP, I believe, and get those start off orcish items, the scroll of speed and all that stuff, healing salves. Human player selecting to go for the forest troll piece, which he will be going for obviously because that thing is just so much beneficial at the start of the game, while the human player actually has he actually had a footman following away the peon, and the peon actually, the FoCuS actually doing a really good job there, setting a trap, kind of a trap over there, which actually took that footman out, made the footman follow him, then just went into the creeps and actually saved the peon, but the footman died. good there by FoCuS, while Storm goes for some more creeping, got a ring of regeneration. It's an okay item. I could say it's okay because you can't really say it's bad because it does give you a little more regeneration. You can see it going up really fast. And here comes the blade master. Blade master is gonna be windwalking, going to find out who is the weaker unit, and he's gonna charge up over the troll priest. Human player needs to be careful. Get that troll priest back inside to the base, to the inner part of the base. Yes, good. Orc player, having no other choice, goes for some creeping as he doesn't really have anything to attack, and the human player kind of got lucky over there as he didn't really know that orc player would have been there. Well, I would say that he might have known that he would have been there, but he didn't actually practically see it. Well, the MK picks up the hero slots, or I don't know, the classic hero items you can call them, did not sell out the TP, and now teleporting himself towards the little army over there, which is heading towards the expansion. And seeing this, not seeing this, he does see the grunts over there. Grunts are going to be stalking away those that whole creep camp over there. Well, these peons, or rather peasants, which are gonna be timing out the militia over there, storm bolting over the BM. Well, the BM has some time left before he could kill the troll, but the troll has been killed, and that early advantage has been taken away from the human player, which is having the ability to heal that fast. Now the troll berserker, it's not that as good, but that's being killed out as well, just to not have the human player with any ranged items. Good move there by the, what the hell well, FoCuS trying to do some kind of overcommitted over here, and the Storm somehow managed to kill the BM with the last Storm Bolt, and Storm's Mountain King is just going beast over here, killed off a Grunt, the Blade Master, and right now the Orc player needs to get something going. If the expansion comes up, he might very well lose the game, or well, just get behind over there. I wouldn't really say lose the game. Going after the peasants, good. Getting the peasants at lower hit points, and now charging in a stronger Grunt inside there, trying to flank the enemy with the Grunts moving around. That Grunt is surrounded. That Grunt might just have to kiss the Orc army bye bye if he doesn't escape the surround, which he won't most probably. The Orc player now has lost 2 Grunts, but the BM is back. What the hell, a Panda? Okay, this is what I was talking about. The Orc player has something going. The Panda is gonna be breathing away the breath of fire anytime soon, and that is gonna be causing some massive amount of damage over all these militias and these footmen. Going right after the MK getting at lower hit points, MK at very low hit points indeed there. Breath of Fire, first Breath of Fire being used over the tower, which is a good choice, but he could have used it over the footmen as well. A Stormbolt did go over there, I did see that, but I didn't really catch what did it kill. I do believe it was a Grunt, and the human expansion attempt has been failed. Has been denied rather. The human player should be concentrating on getting the tier 2 right now. Well, the thing is, he really spent a lot of time over there trying to expand, but right now he needs to get to tier 2 because another expansion attempt might just fail just as this one did, because the Orc player is now creeping, getting a few extra items, getting the experience, and trying to get the BM to a higher level. BM is at level 3. That will be giving him he will be choosing Windwalk level 2, I believe, or might choose critical hit. Windwalk level 2 will be much better though. And here comes he bought the Shadow Troll piece again, which is going to be giving him all the early advantage in the game, and that much, and actually constantly buying these things might just be the key of actually trying to survive this game. Okay, BM is not gonna leave it be. He's actually gonna head towards the mercenary camp and might just go kill off that golem. Well, he did prove his worth. It did at least slow away the Blade Master before it could die. Good. A blacksmith being made by the human player. Orc player needs to get inside, scout that out. Yes, he did. And he does know what will be coming soon enough. The human player might go for Griffin Riders, might go for Rifle Caster, and the Orc player is kind of ready for anything right now. And we are seeing Wind Riders. And we are seeing Wind Riders, a Stormbolt over that Wind Rider, but the thing is, the human player does not have any ranged units except for the trolls, except the mercenaries, that is. Once those mercenaries go down, these Wind Riders are practically invincible to the human players, and the human player now trying to get a few blows off that BM backing out a little and just finding a good opportunity to attack right now. Tower is up actually, and it's being constantly repaired as well, so that plan fails out as well. That plan doesn't really go as good as it could have went. Orc player has the Beastery, and I don't think he would be going for anything much new. He can transition into Raiders if anything goes wrong, and right now these Wind Riders are gonna be dominating away anything that comes out of the range of those towers. And even oh my, good Stormbolt there, and now they actually managed to kill off that tower, trying to kill those footmen one by one. And the Blade Master might just want to emerge and like try to go inside, do some harassment, and like let the Wind Riders do more damage. But the thing is, what he can do is what he is doing right now. He can actually go to the main and do some harassment over there. Might kill off a farm and then get inside the base, cause some chaos, which will force the human player to come back, because he won't really have anything else to do if his main is going down. And the human player, and the funny thing is, the human player's units are just splitting all around on this map, on this mini map. If you can see, riflemen are over here, but unless and until the human player gets about 3 to 4 of them, he can't really he can't really use them. He can't really say that they're worth it, because the Wind Rider's numbers is increasing every second, and the Orc player is just. And right now the Orc player is also getting raiders. That is, more Wind Riders coming, and right now the the most of the Orc army, that is the whole part of the Orc army after the MK, that beast-like hero, still at almost over 75% of the hit points. Now the Orc player heading towards the human main, going after the Rifleman. I don't think the Rifleman could have entered the glitch over there. And right now going after the farm being repaired, another tower being set up, which could be taken out pretty easily if the Orc player decides to, but if he would have seen it. And snare being used, and this end snare is actually gonna be proving a lot more work than it usually does, because that ensnare, you can ensnare the unit and like come out of anywhere with the flying units and just attack and kill it off. And right now human player is in deep trouble, because right now the Orc players, after the only and only military unit production building that a human player has, that is the barracks. He can once this is down, he cannot train any more riflemen, he cannot train any more footmen. Okay, unless he like buys stuff from the mercenary camp, which he is currently doing. He needs to do something right now, and he needs to make something happen. Otherwise FoCuS is going to be taking away game number 1 and going after more those farms right now. And now planning to head inside, going after the tower being cancelled, upgrading being cancelled, that is, of the tower. And right now this tower will be taken out. Yes. And right now these Wind Riders are just gonna be causing relentless havoc inside the human base. Okay, here comes the mercenary army, but they're really not doing any good because of that Panda doing some great amount of damage. And right now the Panda at lower hit point, Panda being surrounded, Panda might just die over there. Oh yeah, he did, but it really wouldn't cause that much of a problem, because the MK is going down as well. MK at very low hit points. It does have a boost of speed faster than the Blade Master right now, and that last hit might just kill it. Oh, it survived. Getting inside, getting near the shop. The shop is not ready. The shop was destroyed long ago, and the Wind Riders killed it. And right now the Orc player might just be able to take away this game, because the human player really doesn't have any production building. He doesn't have any production building, and unless and until, and by the time that like he even makes a barracks, the Orc player might already have a good number of Wind Riders or a good number of raiders, whichever he decides to produce, that is. And these Wind Riders are going to be causing a lot of chaos inside the human base. I don't think there is any way that he can come back out from this. The barracks being made at the expansion, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it, because it's almost GG. The Orc player has done like maximum amount of damage, and unless and until the hero comes back, and which he did actually. The hero is back, and okay, this is a move which I don't really see many players doing. He actually headed towards the other mercenary camp, and now he's gonna be taking a good amount of mercenaries from there. And the thing is those things are gonna wake up once he does. But the thing is, he's gonna get to level 5. Okay, good. We're gonna have a level 5 MK for the human player with a good amount of mercenaries. Even if the main base of the human player dies, he can have a good amount of towers at expansion, upgrade this thing to a keep, or just rather rely on mercenaries. He can do that, but I haven't really seen many players get away with it. But you can do that, because you can actually have these things are almost as good as tier 2 units. The Ogre Mauler, this thing's a beast. Berserker, it has a good DPS, good damage, and rather not DPS. Shadow Troll Beast has Abolish Magic, which won't be that useful for him against the Orc player, but will be useful in other type of matchups, and also has Heal. So yeah, here comes the Orc player now gonna be doing some damage inside the human expansion. Human main actually is destroyed, and okay, he's making an expansion for himself at the human main. And the human player in a very precarious position, but I don't think he actually can do anything right now. Storm bolts are flying out at the random times, but once these units go down, he will just have to GG out because this is practically it. He okay, he isn't even producing units right now. He should be considering producing off some riflemen at least, because he still has the blacksmith. Come on, make some riflemen. You have enough gold. Or are you saving them? Are you saving it, that is? Are you saving it for the merc camps? While the orc player goes to work or the camp, orc player's blade master also at level 5, mind you. And gonna be taking this out. Sentry wards being picked up, which is a very good item, and that's actually gonna be kind of crippling away the human player. Even despite of him being away, he can be seen anytime at all by the orc player. He's gonna be setting one of them up somewhere. A storm bolt being casted over the BM at real low hit points using a healing scroll. Yep, that's a healing scroll. And the human blade, the human mountain king, that is just, I don't know, he's just running recklessly into the battle, and that's just what I meant by reckless. He just went so much into the battle that he could have been easily surrounded and killed there, but for some reason he somehow managed to get out of it. Now going after these units one by one, trying to kill them, trying to focus on them. But the funny thing, oh great man, that level 3 storm bolt be killing off that BM, and I guess that could be the opening that the human player needed. If he can survive, he might just be able to take away this battle. But okay, the orc player now has an expansion of the human main, while the orc player might consider doing some more harassment or just killing off the buildings at the main, because as long as he has the blacksmith, he can do the upgrading, and he can actually take a few riflemen there as well, which he isn't taking. I don't see why isn't he doing that. He has everything he needs, and I think we might even be seeing a level 6 MK. I wouldn't be surprised to see that thing. Another storm bolt. Okay, another kill will indeed result into a level 6 MK. But I don't think we're gonna be seeing Avatar. And the panda doing some more damage over the towers. It's quite sad for the human player that the scroll of regeneration can't really heal the towers. And oh god, good god, these peasants are gonna be dying pretty soon there. And right now the human player is at level, the MK of the human player is at level 6, that is. And oh, here comes another storm bolt. Just a little more mana, and that thing actually can use that avatar form. But the thing is, he doesn't really have an orb of, if he just had an orb of fire, he could have dealt so much damage to these wind riders. And this thing's a beast. You guys just have to agree to this. This thing is a beast. This thing is like single-handedly tearing apart units one by one. Raiders, wind riders, blade master, panda, you name it. This thing is just killing them off and just eating away the experience second after second. I don't know what to call this thing, but even despite of like getting so to this losing point, it's almost like he keeps on coming back. And if he gets something like an orb and like gets to avatar, I think he can. I think he can win. Going after the panda getting at low hit points. Another bolt will kill the panda, but he doesn't have any mana. A bash being used. Oh, nice, good. He was trying to block away the panda getting at low hit points. Another bash. Oh, he's surrounded. He's completely surrounded. Oh, there goes another breath of fire. The MK is at very low hit point, but the thing is, he can use the TP. Use the TP. Okay. But there goes the GG. Well, he finally gave up, which, well, we knew what was the outcome of this game at the early point, at the mid section of the game. But still, the human player did give us kind of a good show. He gave us a good battle, and actually showed that the blade master is indeed not the only imbalanced thing in the game, because that MK is a beast. He is a beast. So stay tuned for part 2. That is pretty much about it. Subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like and favorite button if you have enjoyed the cast, and comment below over whatever you think about the game. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. Z out. Bye bye.